party. Inside the party. We about to bring it to you, kid. Like we never ever did. My nigga Algie.
Yes, what's up? Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys for always supporting this, hitting the like button, subscribing, and just commenting wonderful things. And to those who have sent amazing messages to me on Instagram, thank you guys. Like all these comments, all these likes, and all these support don't go unnoticed. It really does. You hear a lot of people saying like you guys are the reason, but like now I really get what that means. Like the people that support you give you this like energy, they give you this fuel to want to just keep going. Like I'm finding true fulfillment in doing this. Like I never thought that I would do YouTube and everything, but I got inspired by a lot of people, and then being creative, being able to just document my life and my journey, and being able to show you guys like the day in and day out type of things that I do, and then see you guys like find inspiration, want to move to Japan, send me these deep wonderful messages that really hit home for me, right? Because I'm trying to create content that when I was like 20 or 19 when I started. I started entrepreneurship at 18 years old, and I wish I had a YouTube channel that I could watch every single day or every single week where I'd be like, oh, I want to be able to do what he's doing. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm trying to create content where my 18-year-old self would value a lot and be inspired by. And that's kind of what I'm trying to create. So like if you see these talking heads, this is probably what I wanted. I wanted this like bigger brother. I wanted this mentor to kind of guide me and show me step by step and document like what he's doing and what he's building. I guess I'm making this content to my younger self. So like when I'm speaking to my younger self, telling my younger self, this is what I would do. I'm about to head out and do a nice track workout with a few of my community members, right? I just made an announcement yesterday saying that I was gonna work out at a track, probably do a decently hard workout, put them through the test, you know? But also the main thing was to be able to interact with them in person. Like I love meeting the people that are within my community in person. It's truly like one of the most fulfilling things to be able to see someone who took the leap of faith to actually trust in you and believe in you and see them in person and talk to them in person. That's what it's all about. But before that, I just want you to soak up this amazing view that I have, right? So this is kind of where I work, essentially at the corner, right? You can't see behind me, but yeah, I'll just show you. So that right there is little Fuji, and right now it has their snow caps right above it, so it's like so beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna head out to the track right now. I'm running a little bit late. My boys actually playing in the World Series. They're not doing so well today, so we're probably gonna go to Game 7, which is tomorrow, and hopefully my boys and the Blue Jays can close it out. But other than that, I'm gonna head out to the track right now and get a hard workout and come back after, do some Pilates in my room, and then actually I'm gonna look for a watch more so because I wanna just trade in one of the watches that I do have right now. So I'm probably gonna see quotes and stuff like that. I'm actually trying to sell all my luxury items that I have. I don't like having luxury items anymore. It's just, I've realized like what's the purpose of it? Like I'd rather use that money to invest into a property, invest into an experience or something. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about as of late. So I'm gonna get some quotes all over Japan and be able to see like who can give me the best offers for the watches and the certain luxury items that I do have in my home. We got one more, and then we got another type of workout, but I feel pretty good today. I don't know how the other guys are feeling, but let's get to work. I'll tell you. Okay. Let's go. We just got our new package. These are the different colors of hats that we got. It got the black one, the red one, the blue one, and then a little bit of the green. But this is basically like, I guess you could say phase one, or like the first part of all the hats. I absolutely love snapback hats, and I think I just really love the hats that I've created because I rock them every single day. The people I've given it out to also rocks it every day as well too. And I was just trying to see like this market validation to see if people really, you know, vibed with the type of hats, and I feel like a lot of people are, but I'm still contemplating if I want to sell it or not, you know. I rather just give it to people that are within my community where they feel proud to rock it and wear it every day. So to me, I think hats are one of the most easiest apparels to make, simply because, I mean, it's one size fit all type of stuff, especially snapbacks, not like the fitted ones, right? So it's very fun to be able to kind of come up with a creative design and then see it kind of come into life, right? I'm just very proud to wear it every single day, and that's why, like, to me, it's just crazy. It's a good feeling to. Let me just break down. At first, I thought creating an apparel brand was so hard, the logistics behind it and everything. But then I realized that just like anything else in life, you're gonna suck at it first. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tedious, but once you do it once, it becomes easier and easier. And I think that's literally like the message of life as well too, man. Like usually like great things start off so hard to do because it takes a lot of discipline. Every great thing starts with discipline, and even just doing something tedious about like coming up with the design, you know, being a perfectionist, taking hours and hours and even nights and nights and days, maybe years to come up with this idea. You know, it's all worth it because you start realizing like the whole process is what made it fun, right? To be able to see something that I was walking basically 30 minutes outside my house after dinner, and then essentially basically talking to ChatGPT, coming up with designs, having my designer help me with something, and then speaking to a person, you know, online, and then having the designs and all the fulfillment done within like a week or so, and then having all these hats come in and then being able to actually feel it, the tangible asset of what you created with your imagination. I think that's the cool and beautiful thing, right? So we're gonna start unpacking all of these, and let's just, you know, see how they are. I've already seen how they are in pictures, but to be able to now rock different colors other than green, I'm just so excited, you know. I'm just stoked, honestly. And today I'm actually leaving, you know, on a trip as well too, so I'm like, God, a lot of stuff happening. The first ones I have are blue ones right here. They say blessed. They have the Hawaiian Islands in the back. Like I said, this is a community thing, so I have members only. And in Hawaii, we say this concept, blessed, never stressed. So I put that on the side right here as well too. I love this blue and cream combination. It has like a very good vibe to it, right? So hopefully these feel good. How's this look? Let's go. I can't really show that much excitement. My girlfriend's doing a meeting in the room, so I can't really scream, but I'm ecstatic. I'm very happy. So this is the blue one, right? We got. It is these red ones right here. It says Mama Dukes. I love the women in my life, my girlfriend, my mom. I only had a mom growing up. It was just me and her. To me, I give all my success, my wisdom, who I am because of her. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to represent her every single day through a cap or whatever it is. And I put Mama Dukes because she is Mama Dukes, right? And she would always tell me, your attitude attracts success. This is kind of like a similar logo to my coffee logo, but it has my mom's hand holding my hand, and she's always been guiding me and helping me, right? So, oh, and the last thing, I put it in a very easy text to be able to read, because this is obviously for the Japanese market. It says, be comfortable being uncomfortable. I find true happiness when I put myself in uncomfortable situations, and that's where I really see growth in my life, you know? So, ooh, look at this redness thing popping. Look at that. Ooh. What do you guys think? If you guys don't like it, it's okay, because I love it and I'm gonna rock it. So it's all good, baby. See the black ones. The black ones are more of like a joke. Probably people in this country won't really get it, but it's all good. But in Hawaii, the term hama is used a lot, right? This hat will probably be only given to hamas only, right? Meaning they did something crazy, they accomplished a big goal, and then like, let's just say they hit 10K in a month, you're a hama, so I mean, you're gonna get this hat, you know, something like that. It's more of like a joke, right? Basically has hama, it says you're built for more, kind of similar to my coffee logo right here. And then inside it says, built different, stay different, right? So I always say like, you always want to be different. Being different is good, don't be the same, you know? So we have that hat. I think this one is solid as well too. I'm just so stoked that these finally came in, and they're such great quality, to be honest. Yeah, this black one's solid too. Black matches with anything, so I can always rock this, you know what I mean? And I'm a hammer boy. Let's go. And then this is the other one, the Grind Tokyo, right? So we have Grind Tokyo, we have Mama Dukes, we got the big blessed word right there, blessed, never stress. And then we got the Hammer Club right here. So we all good, baby. The purpose of this community is deep connections. In 2019, I found my purpose was to be a connector, right? And being in Japan,
I've realized there's a missing piece, which is connection. A lot of people do not connect on a deep level. If I can provide this ecosystem, this environment for people to step in and do something uncomfortable, like run together and then become best friends or partners or whatever it is with people, that's what I want to do. I want to host an ecosystem, an environment for people to be able to get their guard down so they can become the best version of themselves. I believe that everyone that attends this run club has a gift inside of them, and by being uncomfortable, by being able to share something, put it out to the world, they can now feel and be the best version of themselves. And I think if best version of a best version can come together and have conversations, this is what connection means. And this is just phase one, right? Run club, maybe into more of like a experience, hiking together somewhere. I want to be able to host environments everywhere, an ecosystem. And for business wise, right? Like once you build a community, you can build anything on top of that. Every foundation of a brand starts with a community. If you build a community first, you can build anything above that, and that's how you really create a true brand.
The one thing I want to talk about, and I think the one thing that, I've kind of realized, the moment you choose the path of greatness or even success, you are choosing the burden that comes with it. I don't think people realize that. You guys have to understand, with every choice you make, there comes a sacrifice, right? And a lot of people think they're being punished, but you're not being punished. You're being refined. And I think that's the beautiful thing. Being refined, being able to grow is what true entrepreneurship and life is really about. Like I always say, you're either growing or you're dying, right? Every reward has its risk. Every win that you do comes with like a wound, comes with something that hurts you, right? That's the paradox of success. The stronger you become, the more pressure you must be able to hold. But what I'm trying to launch, in the next week or so is Connect University. When you think of community, you think paid programs, courses, whatever. This is not it. This is an ecosystem, right? That's why I like to call it a community commerce. Basically, the Amazon of communities, right? And I know there's companies that are trying to do it, but not to what I'm trying to do, right? Like I feel very passionate about this because the word community doesn't really exist in Japan. And I do believe there's a missing void for it. Not everything that doesn't exist is a great business idea, but I do believe that this concept of community is gonna be the best business idea Japan has ever heard of. And I feel very confident in it. And I hope that you can hear my conviction in it. And that's the reason why phase one is building this university, right? Every time I hear students talk about universities, it's always complaints or negativity. There's never anything good about universities. They always say, I hate it. I don't want to go to class. I don't want to wake up. Why am I even doing this? I'm not learning anything. The day that I found success was when I started to have this curiosity and this motive to want to learn, to want to be able to learn about finance, learn about marketing, learn about business. I had no urge to want to learn anything in school. I didn't want to learn math. I didn't want to learn science, history, and all these things. But now, all these things that I'm learning is like I have curiosity. I think everyone in this world wants to make money. There's nothing wrong with making money. I also know that everyone wants to be the best version of themselves. And what does that include? Getting in the best shape of your life, feeling the best that you ever felt, right? So I'm trying to combine all these things that every human strives and wants to be put inside this ecosystem and to be able to create a community around it, right? This concept of a community commerce is that I want to keep everything inside the community. So if someone has a business idea, they go to another person inside the community and pitch that business idea and hopefully get an investor. Same thing, if you want to get clients for your coaching business or whatever, you go within the community, right? I've realized that like the closest people that I have in my life now are within my community because they understand what I'm going through. They're going through something very similar, so we can relate and we can talk about it. Sometimes like I have friends all over the world, but it's hard for me to connect with them because they don't fully understand exactly what I'm doing now. And that's the reason why I joined communities and I'm trying to create a community, is because when you are in a community, the people that are growing with you, they go through the same struggle as you. And for that reason, you get to connect on a deeper level. And that's why I want to create this community. And the beautiful thing is that I've had many successful students, in the past communities that I have, and now they work for me. And now the crazy thing is that these students have created coaching businesses, products, and everything, and they sell it within the people already in the community because their trust is already built. They they know how to relate to these people. And I think that's what I want to create. I want to create this commerce, like people that are creating successful businesses and just selling to each other and keep everything in this ecosystem, right? And that's why like there's a big purpose in building this, right? It's not just trying to make money, but it's also getting in the best shape of your life, having the best trainers, you know what I mean? Learning all these B2B aspects, you know, helping bigger businesses as well too. Learning AI, learning how 1,000 true fans on LinkedIn is equivalent to 100,000 followers on Instagram and can create a 6-figure business, right? All these different things. The crazy thing is that I'm not reinventing anything. I'm just using what the West has done and just bringing it over to the East in Japan and kind of revamping it into my own flavor. I love fitness. I love business, you know? I love pushing myself to the limit. I love making money. I love impacting. I love motivation. So I'm trying to combine all of that into one. And that's why I'm so excited to be able to create this, because I truly believe that this will change the whole dynamic of Japan. And I can't wait to show you guys the whole documentation of it. Let's go. Oh, that's in the gap. Let's go. So we're at the bottom of the 7th. They have about 6 more outs to go to become world champs. They're winning 4-2. And I just kind of want to take this moment to just talk about how like fulfilling and happy I am to see a friend play on the biggest stage, you know, and be able to do his thing. Because to see where he's been to now where he's at, essentially when he was younger to where he's at, the growth he's made, the man that he's become, it's just amazing. And to me, I think there was something special about the team that we played on when we were younger, right? We played for a team in Manoa. We played football all together, but that season was very special. Like, we became all brothers and close. Like, if we all gathered up like at this moment today, all of us would still be very close. Like, I'm close with a lot of the people that are on that team, you know? Like, I truly created the best friendship and bond on that team, and for that reason, even though we don't talk as much, we don't really hang out and everything, if we do meet, we're like brothers, you know what I mean? So like, to me, it's like that team was very special. He was a part of it. He was a team captain. He was also a quarterback of that team, you know, and like I was able to share that moment with him. I also played baseball a little bit with him. His father had a big role in my life, and like that family really helped and shaped who I was, right? Words can't really show my appreciation for them, but like to see him in the big game, you know, and about 6 more outs away to win this World Series, there's nothing better and fulfilling. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and watch the game and enjoy it. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that story real quick. So I usually get my food from a place called Horizon Farms. They have grass-fed, grass-finished beef. They have cage-free eggs, cage-free chicken, you know, pasture-raised everything. So yeah, I usually just order this, you know, quite often, and I get all my slices of meat from this company. But yeah, it just makes things a lot easier, because now that I do have a nice kitchen, I do want to cook more, but I also want high quality. And a lot of people ask, you know, like, I think there's a question like, why do you want to make money and everything? I think right now I want to make a lot of money because I want to invest all that money into my health and fitness. Like, I want to get the best gyms, I want to get the best food, I want to feel the best, you know, because I know that by feeling the best, I then, you know, produce the best results in whatever I do. And I feel like for me, I never really fully understood what it meant to invest in yourself. But I think the reason why I want to make money now is to invest. Whether it's investing myself in things like food and fitness, or investing into the stock market or businesses or in other people, right? And that's another thing, is like I want to invest it into my own community. The money that I make, you know, from all the other businesses that I have, or even from the community, I want to invest back into the community and help other people feel the same way that I do feel, right? It starts with your health and fitness, and that's why I always choose this brand to be able to, you know, get the high quality foods. And honestly, when I eat better, I feel a lot better as well too. So basically, it comes frozen. I've been eating a lot of acai, but not like the non-sweetened ones. So we got a few acai packs over here. I already have a lot of cut of meat, so I only bought a few extra, but I bought grass-fed meatballs right here. I got these thin slices because I just put my seasoning on and used the air fryer. And then I got more thin slices. I got venison as well too, so deer meat as well. And then we got some bone broth. I got a lot of grass-fed beef jerkies as well too. Prebiotic drinks right there as well too. But yeah, We usually get these hauls, you know, once a week or, you know, quite often. Sorry, the game is going on. Okay, good job. But yeah, we get these pretty often, and health is wealth. You hear that all the time, but until you actually really experience it, you won't really understand it. So that's why I invest into my health. Let's go. Top of the 9th. We need 3 more outs, and they'll win the World Series. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Shit happens, man. It's all good though.
This right here, tell me what goes out to everyone.
We got the team here in the house. Those 2 boys are working on a product or an experience, right, that we're trying to create within this university that we're trying to create as well too. And then we have the uber talented, ultra talented, I mean, Chef Gojun cooking up. Yeah, let me remind you, this kid's only 19 years old. He can trade. He knows how to do B2B businesses as well too, and he's an unbelievable chef, like Michelin type of chef. That's my opinion, you know. Very fortunate. He cooks for us, and it's very high quality food as well too. So it's super nice to be able to do that. What's up, boys? So dinner is made. We got a very appealing and appetizing dinner. Oh, let me see. We got some chicken wings. Bring that closer, please. Oh, look at those chicken wings. Tebasaki, yeah. Like I said, I'm getting hungry. We're about to feast in this amazing food. We got appetizers like crackers, rich crackers with some like tuna. I don't know what you call it. A lot of fancy stuff. The sauce too and everything. Ready to eat, baby. But I'll see you guys later. We got these 2 working on a mastermind, you know, working hard. We got Uberman over here. What's up, guys? I just want to say thank you for watching this YouTube video. You know, if you could just click the like button, hit the subscribe button, it'll mean a lot. If you can leave a comment of what you want to see more of, you know, more of what I'm trying to build, because as I'm trying to build this YouTube channel, it's to show you guys and document everything from start to finish, right? To be able to show you the ins and outs of what it actually takes to build a community, help businesses, build brands, and use your social platform as a way to monetize and be able to create freedom for your life, you know? And I'm very fortunate that I have been able to create many successful businesses, but I haven't been able to document it. And now this is my opportunity to be able to document something from start to finish. And then hopefully when we look back at it maybe in a year, we'll see like, wow, like this is literally how to go from 0 to $1 million business, you know. And my goal is to make this a 7-figure business as soon as possible, and I want to be able to document all the ins and outs of that. But with that said, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, a great evening, wherever you are at in this world. And like I said, I always appreciate you guys. Your comments, your likes gives me motivation, it gives me fulfillment to keep going and making these videos for you guys. But other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care, guys.
Check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be.